But I think that we should have been told so that I could have made a lookout for my neighbor.
And how should you have been told? Should we have posted a notice?
Yes.
We should have posted a notice. Is there anybody selling a unit in the room? Anybody selling a unit in the room?
You wouldn't get no buyers to come here.
I mean, that's a good way to keep your property values down. If it was a violent thing, I'd agree with you.
Just a moment, there's a blotter in Sunday's paper, a police blotter in the Sunday paper telling us of things happening all over this area that everybody reads about. And yes, if I'm gonna move into an area, I wanna know if there's something going on. I mean, we're talking about a peeping Tom. I'm not talking about a murderer, but this is a peeping Tom. That's something that.
This is a 14-year-old boy.
What's the difference between 14 or 24? Age has nothing to do with it.
Well, there were certain rules by the market.
I know.
We took the
We got too much discussion at once here right now.
I just think that sometimes.
So you all, raise your hand if you think you should have been notified. How many of you were at the board meeting where we discussed it? About the same amount of people.
Well,
Well, that's the reason why I held the meeting for my building, because I felt they were owed that, the notification.
Did you tell them?
So they were
Yes,
informed
she
at the
did.
building
That's
meeting.
how we found out just last night.
for future reference, I think that the board, if something like this were to take place, there's many people, many board members, current and former, that knock on doors to promote themselves for campaigns or speak about other things. The building affected should be notified, and I understand fully, especially with the real estate market, about the postings. But there's other alternatives. There's knocking on doors that would probably take maybe 45 minutes or mail. You know, anything that has to do with the safety really needs to come out.
I should tell you that I was there. I wasn't looking in the window, but I was. I didn't see it happen, but when the.
He was there.
Yeah, I was there. When the husband in this family came running out, there were several of us there, and we immediately called the police. Kelly, who's not here tonight, picked up her cell phone and she immediately called the police. They were on the grounds in no time and they caught him. I mean, now we do not consider him a threat, and he's not violent. All he did, don't misunderstand me, I'm not condoning this. He opened up, somebody left their window open.
No,
He opened the window?
Yeah.
He opened the
cut
window.
into their screen.
All right,
of their
with all due respect, my bathroom window, not that anybody I'm expecting to look into my bathroom window, but my bathroom window's been locked since I moved here. Leaving your bathroom window open when you're taking a shower, in my opinion, is not the safest thing you could do. So I don't understand what you would gain by making people nervous that,
Harvey, it's
I
not a
don't see
matter,
this
it's
as
not
a-
a matter of making people nervous.
if he broke in the window or broke it, that would have been different. I know that.
Harvey, it's not a matter of making people nervous. It's an issue for our building. He's only been peeping into windows.
Well, it's your call to tell
He
your
has
building,
been
but that's not what she said. She
He has
said,
been scaring several women in our building, following them in the parking lot and making them feel uncomfortable.
I understand that. I'm
So-
not cutting down the horror of that happening.
Wrong with the kid.
But I mean, if we start posting these things, personally, Monique having the meeting and telling you maybe that's the way it should be done, rather than posting a notice, but I would be against posting a notice, unless it was violent. But this kid is not violent. He's a misguided teenager, right? We didn't see this as a threat. Okay, now, if all of you guys disagree with me, then I'm wrong. I mean, but I didn't see it as a reason to notify the whole community, because one kid opens up a window, how many times? Twice?
This is the third time.
Third time. All right, so we're evicting them. We're taking proper steps to evict them, but I mean, do you guys want to be alerted every time something non-violent happens?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Well, I know you do.
Harvey, just a moment, please.
I'd like to know what they think.
I was going to suggest, since it's only happened in Building 2 that I know of, why doesn't Building 2 put this notice up?
We had a meeting.
Well, it's
That's
just,
why we had a
there's
meeting.
other-
That would be Monique's call.
That's why we had a building meeting, and I discussed it, and I made it clear it was very important to the people who showed up. That's why we did
I
that.
don't- I'm not
Because he's
objecting
a
to that.
minor, I wasn't sure about the ramifications of that, and I wasn't gonna have us get into legal problems, so I had a building meeting and we addressed it
But
at
the
that
second
time.
time that it was reported, I had his mother there, mother does not speak English, I had Javier talk so we could understand, and I told him that if it happened again, he's out. He cannot live here any longer. And that's why I'm waiting for the police report.
And we're waiting for
But
the,
if you
and then we're gonna have
feel that
another.
it only happened in your building, I think you should post it in your building over.
But it doesn't have to be posted, you can knock on the door, or send it down.
Oh my God.
We're discussing this.
All right, let's continue the meeting.
Wait, are you gonna talk about the same thing right now? Something different? Yes. That goes to the board first, excuse me.
And may I say something about the peeping Tom? You haven't noticed that all your bathrooms, especially with the old windows, they have that special seal in it that when you close it, you cannot see anything, you cannot see out or you not see in.
Right.
So whatever
Every window should have that on there, right?
Exactly.
And if you have a
I
lock,
happen
you
to know
should have
for a
your
fact
windows
that
locked.
doesn't.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh boy,
It's
that's what it is
a
now.
challenge.
It's a challenge.
All right, is there any other old business?
Yes.
Go ahead.
With this being my last meeting, I wanted an update
Excuse, get a little quiet, please.
on two ongoing issues. First is gonna be the screens in the balconies. My screens were torn when they were fixing the roof, and also after they finished doing the concrete on the balcony itself. And as of today, no one in the office has gotten back to me.
Have you filed a complaint?
Yes, I have.
All right,
And-
did we have a what's in the building for?
Yes, I did. I actually filled, well, yeah, sure.
We haven't had that final list yet on building 4, and that's going to be on there.
Yeah, actually,
Will
I
somebody,
complained
all right, will somebody be there when they're ready to do it?
as long as they let me know
Yeah,
when
they'll
they're
tell
coming,
me.
yeah.
All right, they'll let you know, yeah.
And my second issue is, I was looking for a realtor, and as you guys know, the person above me has been renting for over 3.5 years. Well, I found another one that was posted in their internet saying 406 Northwest 68th Avenue, apartment 308. It's for rent for $750 a month.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that because that's going to be coming under new business. However, since you mentioned it up,
Well,
okay,
I brought it under all business because the person living above me is still there for the last almost 4 years renting.
And it's happening all over,
right.
everywhere, every building.
516, in building 410.
You couldn't move in? I stopped her from moving in.
They're still there.
Your building, I stopped them from moving in.
Yeah, no, that they're there.
We've done that over and over, so we really